I'm Nils Hussein Bria Ardon, and I'm going to discuss or report the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers. So, teachers must be a good model, has a strong character traits including perseverance, honesty, respect, lawfulness, fairness, patience, and unity. As an educator, teachers must treat every student with kindness and respect without showing any favoritism, prejudice, or partiality. Before I'm going to proceed, the Article 1, I will read the preamble. So, the Code of Ethics for Professional Teachers issued by the Board for Professional Teachers through Resolution Number 435, Series of 1997, provides in the preamble that teachers are duly licensed professionals who possess dignity and reputation with high moral values as well as technical and professional competence in the practice of their noble profession, and they strictly adhere to observe and practice this set of ethical and moral principles, standards, and values. Article 1. Scope and Limitations. Section 1. The Philippines Constitution provides that all educational institutions shall offer quality education for all competent teachers committed of its full realization. The provision of this code shall apply therefore to all teachers in school in the Philippines. So meaning all TEIs, teachers education institutions, must offer quality educations to would-be teachers. Because when the school gives quality to the students, then the school produces quality students and quality teachers thereon. And if the quality teachers will be teaching soon, they would be producing quality students. That's why they're saying that tell me who your teachers are, and I'll tell you the kind of students you are. So, proceed to Section 2. This code covers all public and private school teachers in all educational institutions at the preschool, primary, elementary, and secondary levels, whether academic, vocational, special, technical, or non-formal. The term teacher shall include industrial arts or vocational teachers and all other persons performing supervisory and or administrative functions in all school at the aforesaid levels, whether on full-time or part-time basis. Let's proceed to Article 2, the teachers or the teacher and the state. Section 1. The schools are nurseries of the future citizens of the state. Each teacher is a trustee of the cultural and educational heritage of the nation and is under obligation to transmit to learners such heritage as well as to elevate national morality, promote national pride, cultivate love of country, instill allegiance to the Constitution and for all duly constituted authorities, and promote obedience to the laws of the state. Section 2. Every teacher or school official shall actively help carry out the declared policies of the state and shall take an oath to this effect. Section 3. In the interest of the state and of the Filipino people as much as of his own, every teacher shall be physically, mentally, and morally fit. So, teachers will stand in front of the students telling how to live life, how to be good, how to be ethically upright, and if you are not like that or showing otherwise, how could you or would you expect students to do what you want them to do? So, Section 4, every teacher shall possess and actualize a full commitment and devotion to duty. Section 5, a teacher shall not engage in the promotion of any political, religious, or other partisan interest and shall not directly or indirectly solicit, require, collect, or receive any money or service or other valuable material from any person or entity for such purposes. Section 6. Every teacher shall vote and shall exercise all other constitutional rights and responsibility. Section 7. A teacher shall not use his position or facial authority or influence to coerce any other person to follow any political course of action. Section 8. Every teacher shall enjoy academic freedom and shall have privilege of expounding the product of his researches and investigations, provided that if their result are inimical to the declared policies of the state, they shall be brought to the proper authorities for appropriate remedial action. Let's proceed to Article 3, the teacher and the community. Section 1. A teacher is a facilitator of learning and of the development of the youth. He shall therefore render the best service by providing an environment conducive to such learning and growth. So in Section 1, the main role of the teacher is to be a facilitator in learning. It means that they are going to give the lessons to the students and it's up to them to learn it and relate to the class. Section 2. Every teacher shall provide leadership and initiative to actively participate in community movements for moral, social, educational, economic, and civic betterment. Section 3. Every teacher shall merit reasonable social recognition, for which purpose he shall behave with honor and dignity all times and refrain from such activities as gambling, smoking, drunkenness, and other excesses, much less illicit relations. Section 4. Every teacher shall live for and with the community and shall therefore study and understand local customs and traditional in order to have a sympathetic attitude, therefore refrain from disparaging the community. Section 5. Every teacher shall help the school keep the people in the community informed about the school works and accomplishments as well as its needs and problems. Section 6. Every teacher is intellectual leader in the community, especially in the barangay, and shall welcome the opportunity to provide such leadership when needed, to extend counseling services as appropriate, and to actively be involved in matters affecting the welfare of the people. Section 7. Every teacher shall maintain harmonious and pleasant personal and official relations with other professionals, with government officials, and with other people individually or collectively. Section 8. A teacher possesses freedom to attend church and worship as appropriate, but shall not use his positions and influence to proselyte others. Article 4. A teacher and the profession. Section 1. Every teacher shall actively ensure that teaching is the noblest profession and shall manifest genuine enthusiasm and pride in teaching as a noble calling. So, teaching is really not lucrative profession. No one really gets financial rich, but we might be rich when it comes to relation and teaching. So, Section 2, every teacher shall uphold the highest possible standards of quality education, shall make the best preparations for the career of teaching, and shall be at best at all times and in practice of his profession. Section 3. Every teacher shall participate in the Continuing Professional Education or the CPE program of the Professional Regulation Commission and shall pursue such other studies as will improve his efficiency, enhance the prestige of the profession, and strengthen his competence, virtues, and productivity in order to be nationally and internationally competitive. Section 4. Every teacher shall help, if duly authorized, to seek support from the school, but shall not make improper misrepresentations through personal advertisements and other questionable means. Section 5. Every teacher shall use the teaching profession in a manner that makes it dignified means for earning a decent living. Article 5. The teachers and the profession. Section 1. Teachers shall at all times be imbued with the spirit of professional loyalty, mutual confidence, and faith in one another, self-sacrifice for the common good, and full cooperation with colleagues. When the best interest of the learners, the school, or the profession is at stake in any controversy, teachers shall support one another. So let's talk about the professional loyalty. So when you're loyal to a person or to an organization, then you tend to fail in weighing things. You tend to ignore red flags. And loyalty would also forbid us to be as objective as just as possible. Meaning, we have to act and speak in accordance to the mandates of our profession and to the teaching community, provided the teaching community is worthy of our professional loyalty. Section 2. A teacher is not entitled to claim credit or work not of his own, and shall give due credit for the work of others which he may use. Section 3. Before leaving his position, a teacher shall organize for whoever assumes the position such records and other data as are necessary to carry on the work. Section 4. A teacher shall hold inviolate all confidential information concerning associates and the school, and shall not divulge to anyone documents which has not been officially released or remove records from the files without permission. Section 5. It shall be the responsibility of every teacher to seek correctives for what he may appear to be an unprofessional and unethical conduct of any associates. However, this may be done only if there is incontrovertible evidence for such conduct. Section 6. A teacher may submit to the proper authorities any justifiable criticism against an associate, preferably in writing, without violating the right of the individual concerned. Section 7. A teacher may apply for a vacant position for which he is qualified provided that he is respect the system of selection on the basis of merit and competence, provided further that all qualified candidates are given the opportunity to be considered. So that's all, and the article 6 to 10 will be discussed by Ma'am Bayaw. Thank you for listening, and God bless.